How's it going, everybody? Ian back with another video. Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Um, Today is just going to be a short, um, um, what am I doing here? Reading update. And we have a bit of a, went to the library, picked up a few books, and then I finished some books, and then I'm reading some books. So that's what a reading update is. I don't know why I had to explain that, but all right. So let's get to what I finished. The first book I finished. Harry Turtledove's The House of Daniel. This is about, I found this at the dollar store, and I know why it was a dollar. It wasn't the best. I saw Harry Turtledove, and I thought, he's a pretty famous author, right? Um, so it's kind of a weird mix. Like wizards exist in this world, but it takes place in the 1930s during the Great Depression, and it's just basically about a traveling baseball team. Um, but there's wizards in it and zombies, but they're just like the zombies are like basically the free labor. They're not your typical like Walking Dead type zombies. They're just people hate zombies because they take all their jobs because they don't have to pay them. And yeah, it's just basically about this really decent baseball player who is just on this traveling baseball team. He also works semi as like a hitman for a mob boss, which he his latest hit it's on a of course the trope is on this girl that he falls in love with, so he can't bring himself to kill her. So then the mob boss comes after him. But yeah, it's not very good. This is definitely was a dollar. So yeah. All right, and then I finished Hyperion by Dan Simmons. I am reading this with Mark at Richardson Reads, Becky and Scott over at the Bookish Bryants, and Sean D. Stanfat. I finished this one yesterday. I've never read something like this before. And there's a few stories in here, which the whole novel's but when you read this, you'll understand what I'm saying. Um, there were stories in here that I loved, and there's stories that were okay, whatever. But this will stick with me for a while. Like I said, I've never read something like this before, and I wanted to read this because this is like apparently this is one of Dan Simmons' like best work, Hyperion. It's interesting. It's weird in a good way. It's one of those ones where I don't know what the hell is going on, but in a good way. So I'm glad to say that this is under my belt. So yeah, it was a lot of fun reading with all those guys and stuff. So looking forward to. I don't know. I'm assuming we'll probably pick up this second one, but I think it's down the line. We got a lot of stuff on our plates that we got to read also. So, but I'm for it. I'm here for it if they want to pick up the second one. So here's Dan Simmons' Hyperion. All right, into the books that I'm reading. Of course, I am reading Robert Jordan's The Great Hunt. This is the second in the Wheel of Time. And I'm almost halfway through. This is definitely better than Eye of the World, but I mean, Eye of the World, you got to set up the world and stuff. So basically, what I've heard is you kind of slog through the Eye of the World, and then boom, you're off to the races in the Great Hunt, and that goes for about 8 books, and apparently 9, 10, 11 are the slog books. So we'll see what that means. I have no idea what that means, but Robert Jordan, The Great Hunt. All right, and the next book I am currently reading right now, which goes into my library haul. I've been seeing this book around BookTube for the past few days or few weeks, and everybody, um, it's got a lot of positive reviews, and uh, I decided to pick it up. I read the first 100 or so pages, and I am loving it so far. This is Senlin Ascends by Josiah Bancroft. Best way to describe this is it reminds me a lot of Snowpiercer. Um, Snowpiercer, I think originally was like a graphic novel, and then they turned it into a movie with Chris Evans, which I liked it. The movie was good, and now it's a TV show on TNT, which I haven't seen, but I've heard not so good things about that one. But yeah, you've got this giant tower that goes forever, basically. Well, they don't know how high it goes because there's cloud cover up there, and it goes through the clouds. And each tower, each ringdom, that's clever. Each ringdom, this tower is huge. Each ringdom is its own kingdom, essentially. So this guy, Thomas Senlin, who is on a honeymoon with his wife, they decide to go to the Tower of Babel. On the third story is a ringdom called the Bath. It's like a spa world sort of thing. So he's going to take her there for the honeymoon. Well, we find out that the Tower of Babel isn't the greatest place. A lot of people go missing. And of course, pretty cliche, the wife goes missing. So Thomas Senlin has to ascend the Tower of Babel looking for his wife, and each level is a new video game world where he's got to beat that level to go on to the next. So that's the best way I'm describing it. I'm only, like I said, 100 pages in, and shit's happening. Shit's happening. But I'm loving this so far. I am loving it so much that I called my library, and I got the second and third book. There's a fourth book coming. Apparently, it's a 4-book series. That's weird. I didn't know this was a 4 books. I thought they were done. But this one, is this the second one? This is The Arm of the Sphinx and the Hod King. And the fourth and final book is coming out in November, I believe. So get these read in the next few weeks and get ready for the fourth. And the final book that I've got that I want to read here soon, I've seen this one has gotten a lot of hype a few years ago, and it still does. Excuse me. The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I don't know what this is about, but reading the back, it does sound very interesting, but I still don't really know what this is about. But a lot of people love this book, and I figure I want to see what all the rage is about. So I picked up that one. Winner of the Hugo Award in 2016. That's good, right? Is Hugo science fiction? I couldn't remember. I think so, right? I don't remember. All right, that's all I've got. Y'all take care and have a good one.